It's been 9 months since the United Kingdom voted to leave the European Union, and this was the moment that Brexit became real. Sir Tim Barrow, Britain's ambassador to the EU, handing a letter from Prime Minister Theresa May to Donald Tusk, President of the European Council. The letter invokes Article 50 of the Lisbon Treaty. It formally begins the 2-year exit process. And this was the Prime Minister speaking shortly afterwards in Parliament.
The Article 50 process is now underway, and in accordance with the wishes of the British people, the United Kingdom is leaving the European Union. This is an historic moment from which there can be no turning back.
But not all in Theresa May's own Conservative Party are upbeat, nor in the opposition parties. This is a House divided, not just on party lines, but on how to deal with Brexit itself.
I think the way to achieve that is to accept the outcome, which is not easy. I campaign to stay in the EU, but also to give a vision of a future partnership with the EU, built on the values that really matter, the rule of law, protection of human rights, and to collaborate and cooperate in the future with our EU partners, not just on trading issues, but on science and technology and medicine, the fantastic areas in which we've been working in the past.
And indeed a country divided on an issue that has inflamed both passions and fears. On Saturday, thousands took to the streets to demonstrate against Brexit, but just as many see it as a chance for Britain to control immigration, to expand trade ties, to throw off the controlling yoke of Brussels bureaucracy. Many like this man, former UK Independence Party leader Nigel Farage, who many credit as the architect of Brexit.
Today is significant in this respect, that at 12:30 today we pass the point of no return. Yeah, sure, there'll be all sorts of niggles and arguments about trade and fishing and goodness knows what else, and I'll be harrying as much as I can to get what I think is the right deal for the country. But the big issue is, 2 years from now, we will be an independent, self-governing, democratic nation, and it's that I'm celebrating.
So in a country disunited on the idea of Brexit, there would at least be a unity of hope that Britain can emerge from these negotiations with a deal that ensures the best possible working relations with the European Union, free as well, of course, to strike lucrative trade deals with the rest of the world. The day is being marked with excitement and melancholy, depending on one's view of the future. Beethoven's Ode to Joy, the anthem of the European Union, may not often be sung in London's Parliament Square again. An oil-on-canvas political satirist thinks he knows what's coming.
From now on, it will never be the same. Great Britain is finished, now we're going to be Little England.
Or, in stepping into the great unknown, will opportunity rise up to meet her? The next 2 years will tell. Jonah, Al Jazeera, London.